what is it? Leapt over the ocean to rescue Sita. Don't worry about a thing because Ram is going to free you. He burned down long because the tail was on fire. And to serve Lord Ram is his only desire. Now, what was true for Hanuman can be true for you as well. You may have had things trying to push you down in your life. Bad breaks, unfair situations, disappointment. People making you feel like you don't measure up or you're not quite attractive enough. You could have easily let that seed settle inside, start to erode your sense of value and cause you to live with an inferior idea of yourself. Krishna's got you here this evening to hear this message. Krishna's saying to you this afternoon what he said to Hanuman. He wants you to change your I ams. Shake off the negative things that people have said about you. Shake off the low self-esteem, feelings of inferiority, and start carrying yourself like kings and queens. Start walking like royalty. Start talking, thinking, feeling, and dressing like sons and daughters of the Almighty Supreme Lord. Prabhupada says here in a purport to the Bhagavatam, it's important for spiritual aspirants to take initiation from a bona fide spiritual master. And after initiation, the disciple's name must be changed to indicate that he's a servant of Lord Vishnu, Das and Dasi. In the line of Hanuman, Bhima, Arjuna, one connects the electric power which comes down to one through the current, through the power line of the disciplic succession. So our question this afternoon to you is, what kind of I ams are coming out of your mouth? Are you thinking of yourself, I am victorious, I'm blessed, I'm talented, I'm anointed? Because when you have the right I ams coming out of your mouth, you're inviting the full goodness and power of Krishna as it descends to you through the disciplic succession. Words have creative power. We're different from all the other creatures of the world inasmuch as we can speak. We're made in the image of God specifically with regards to the power of speech. So use speech to elevate yourself. Speech can be used in the opposite way as well, as we all know. Like electricity. Electricity can do good things. It can cook your meals. It can heat your house in the frigid winter. But it can also burn down your house. It can also give you an electric shock that could be lethal. So words can do either, just like electricity. If you use words properly, you'll transform your whole life. And if you use words without a forethought, without diligence, without consciousness, it can destroy your life, it can destroy your marriage, it can cause you to lose your job. So it's very important that we guard our mouths and we're quite conscious of the words that come out of our mouths. And especially don't audibilize it. Negative thoughts may be knocking at the door, but don't let them in. Don't give them the guest room. Never, ever vocalize negative things about yourself. Most of us, we wouldn't say something out loud bad about a third person, at least not to their face. We wouldn't criticize them, but isn't it ironic that we have no problem raking ourselves over the coals? Oh, I'm so slow, I'm so unattractive, I'm so undisciplined. What that's doing is cursing your future. Let's do ourselves a favor and zip that up. You already have enough going against us already. The last thing you need is for you to be against yourself. It is said, call out things that may not be as if they were. That means you shouldn't talk about the way you are. You should talk about the way you want to be. The kind of servant that you want to be of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If you're struggling with your finances, for instance, don't go around saying, oh man, business is so slow, the economy's down, I'll never get out of debt. That's describing things as they are, and that means that they'll always be that way. You're going to get stuck in that rut by describing the situation. By faith, you have to say, I'm blessed, I'm successful, I'm surrounded by God's favor. People may have tried to push you down and tell you all the things that you can't become. The secret is to let that go in one ear and out the other. What people have said about you does not determine your destiny. It's what God says about you that makes all the difference. And here's a thought also. It's good not only to know who you are, but as well to know who you're not. You are not who people say you are. You are who Krishna says you are. You are not the tail. You're the head. You're not a borrower. You're a lender. You're not cursed. You're blessed. What somebody says about you does not determine your future. What Krishna says about you determines who you are. Somebody may have spoken negative words about you when you were young. But know this, before anybody could put a curse on you, Krishna put a blessing on you. Before you were formed in your mother's womb, before the very creation, Krishna knew you. He created you with his own hand, and he put his stamp of approval on you. He stepped back and he said, I like him. I like her. Another masterpiece. So our attitude should be, doesn't matter what people say or how people try to discourage me or talk me out of my dreams. I am approved. I'm empowered by my spiritual master and the Almighty God. I'm a masterpiece. And when you talk like that, I guarantee that the seeds of greatness that Krishna has placed on the inside are going to start sprouting forth. Let me give you some I ams, some affirmations. You can speak these or a portion of these over your life every day and just see the change that it doesn't make. Get them down in your spirit. They may not be true right now. And as you continue to speak them, something magic will happen. They'll show up in your life, sent personally by Krishna. You ready? I'm blessed. I'm prosperous. I'm successful. I'm victorious. I'm talented. I'm creative. I'm wise. I'm healthy. I'm in shape. I'm energetic. I'm happy. I'm positive. I'm passionate. I'm strong. I'm confident. I'm secure. I'm beautiful. I'm attractive. I'm valuable. I'm free. I'm motivated. I'm focused. I'm forgiven. I'm accepted. I'm approved. I'm prepared. I'm qualified. I'm disciplined. I'm determined. I'm patient. I'm kind. I'm generous. I'm excellent. I'm equipped. I'm empowered. I'm well able. In other words, I am a child of the Supreme Personality of God. But could it be that what someone has told you is keeping you from Krishna's best? Could it be that the wrong I am is keeping you from rising higher and reaching your full potential? Our encouragement is, don't let what somebody told you determine your destiny. Rather, get into agreement with Krishna. Know who you are and know who you're not. You're not lacking. You're not average. You're not inferior. What are you? You're equipped, empowered, anointed, wise, a masterpiece. Prabhupada's guru, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. How long is this going to take? Is this per minute? Okay. He wanted, it was an open secret, that he wanted Krishna consciousness to be established in the Western countries. So he sent a couple of disciples off to Europe. Now they went with the attitude, I'm representing India, a subjugated land. I'm preaching a third world religion. I'm a second-class citizen of the British Empire. I'm less sophisticated. I'm less advanced. I'm less prosperous than Europeans. And guess what? Both failed to establish the mission. They returned to India claiming that it was impossible. It could not be done. These were two young, good-looking men in the prime of their life, well-versed in the scriptures, well-educated. And Bhaktisiddhanta went to a great deal of trouble to raise money in India to support them for a year or so in Europe. So they were fully funded. But they couldn't get anything going. Why? Because their I ams held them back. Their I ams kept them from stepping into their destinies. On the other hand, Prabhupada wasn't young. He wasn't in his prime. He had no funds. He had no official backing, no place to stay, no one waiting for him at the dock, no one expecting him even to come to the West, no one wishing him well or supporting him in any way. And yet he succeeded in forging a worldwide federation of temples, communities, farms, and restaurants. Now, those two disciples who failed in England and Europe came back with negative reports. So much so that none of Bhaktisiddhanta's disciples made another attempt. They all became intimidated by the dire words of those two families, scared by their claims of impossibility. What do we learn from this? What's Krishna saying to us tonight? I will do for you exactly what you said. If you say you're going to fail, you're going to fail. If you say you'll never make it in your promised land, you'll never make it in your promised land. Krishna is telling us that he's going to bring about exactly what you've been saying. So never say, I'm weak, I'm intimidated, I'm inferior. The wrong I am can keep you from your destiny. Why did Prabhupada succeed where younger, more educated, more connected people fail? Because his I ams were different. He said, I am confident, I'm well qualified, I'm equipped, I'm the son of conquerors, I'm the super excellent representative of the super excellent and all-powerful Lord Krishna. I am not less than, I am not second best, I'm not a beggar, I'm wealthy beyond measure, and I come on behalf of the Lord of millions and millions of universes to save the Western world, boys and girls, from atheism, ignorance, and despair. Tonight, winding up here, our challenge is that maybe, just maybe, some of us need to change our I ams. Krishna wants to hear from your mouths, I am confident, I'm equipped, I'm more than a conqueror, I'm a servant of the Almighty. Make sure, take inventory, that you have the right I ams coming out of your mouth. If you do this, I guarantee you that Krishna will breathe in your direction. Krishna will make your God-centered dreams come true. Krishna will thrust you into the fullness of your destiny, this life, and in the next life, you'll go back to home, back to Godhead. Thank you for your very kind attention. If any of those words resonated with you, I invite you to raise your hands. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Prabhu ki
Jai.
Prabhupada ki
Jai. Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Maharaj ki
Jai.
Jai.
Question. That was really beautiful. My question is, how do we balance all of that with all of the I'm a lump of ignorance, the senses are a network leading to death, I'm the most sinful person.
Sounds like you really need the balance.
I think you answered your question right there. There needs to be a balance. The material and spiritual.
Yeah.
We have these tours, sometimes they're second graders. So I just want to present to them what spiritual life means in the simplest way possible, that even they can understand. So I say, we believe there's a material world and there's a spiritual world. And we believe that there's one word that distinguishes between the two. There's one word that just says it all, the difference between the spiritual world and the material world. And I have a little fun with it. I say, like, if Prabhupada is my friend and he's feeling a little down, depressed, so I go to him. You're not playing the role here. You're too happy.
Yeah. It's impossible for me to say what I want to say to his smiling face. So I say, Prabhu, why are you frowning?
Why do you seem so depressed? What's the
problem? What's the
matter? What's the matter? There you go. Spiritual world is the source of which this material world is just an reflection. Of course, there's waters, there's mountains, there's oceans. There's Miami beaches without all the commercialism. There's the sun, there's the moon, there's the stars, there's cows, there's animals, there's peacocks, there's llamas. Everything is there, but the only difference is there's no matter. It's all spirit. So the balance is we're trying to get away from that to kind of get back home, back to God, where there is no matter. Okay. And it's all very well to be aware of the limitation of matter. I mean, after all, that's what we're trying to get away from. But if you talk about it too much and you don't talk about where you're going, I don't know if you're going to get liftoff. You can't just see the one, you have to see both, and how much greater and more desirable is spirit than matter. Yesterday we didn't talk too much about the shortcomings of this material world. We didn't. It wasn't necessary. Everything we had to say was with our smiles, our friendliness. I went around with my camera and I took pictures of devotees who were deep in conversation with people. It was amazing. They didn't even notice. They were so much focused on listening and hearing. They were like head to head. And I was surprised because I saw one devotee talking. I saw Shamarani talking to a couple people. I took a picture. And then in the same tent, there was another tense conversation going on, another one going on, another one going on, another one going on. And then as I walked through the field, there were other before I was done, just in that one slice of time, I took maybe 15 pictures, put some of them on the Facebook page, of devotees who were intensely engaged in conversation. I guarantee you they weren't talking about the lump of ignorance in the sense of the network of paths to death. And the questions weren't in that vein either. People were saying, how are you so happy? Why? What's the secret to your joy? Can I find out more about you? So there was none of that. I don't think there was any of that at yesterday's festival. And yet nobody feel like we didn't do our job or there wasn't anything wrong with that festival. I don't think because we didn't talk about mucus, bile, and stool.
I guess I mean more about like, you know how some of the prayers of the acharyas are so like Amara Jivana and some of those like really intense Sharanagati.
Yeah, it's interesting that you mentioned that. Time could be to make a commercial here. This is a cage trend radio. You can hear it anywhere in the world. I'm downloading an app called Simple Radio. And so I'm making songs through AI. I can make a song in 15 minutes. And then I can put it in 10 different varieties. Tulsi was listening to it in the car on the way over the festival.
Yeah, your Prabhupada song. I wanted Didi to hear it. It's so beautiful.
There's a bunch of Prabhupada songs.
It's so beautiful.
In any case, I have to admit to you, and there's a list on Iska Desire Tree. There's a list of all the songs by the Bhattacharya. There's like 200 songs there.
Yeah.
But I don't do all of them.
Is it possible to listen to one song right now?
Let's see.
Hear the Prabhupada song.
I mean, you can't call them up at whim, but you just see what
Prabhupada song is
what happens.
You put it in the mic.
That's some soul right there. That's some soul right there.
for the gracious love witness as children, for all your sacraments of beauty and joy. We thank you, our Lord and God.
Anyway, there are some songs that I avoid. Yeah.
Do you happen to have the Prabhupada one?
It's random.
It's radio.
It's a radio.
It's radio.
You hear Krishna.
There's actually 5 songs
And
I'm making more every day.
That was
The day I left you, I made
Every
12
genre of
songs
music.
that day.
Any genre
Wow.
of music.
But it's all upbeat and positive. And there are, like you said, there's some songs that I ain't gonna play on the radio station. That's for that inner circle.
So you said that was made with AI?
Uh-huh. And these images, some of these images, that's Google Gemini. I just asked it to say, make a picture, according to the description of the Maya, make me a picture of a baby monkey Hanuman looking at the sun and imagining it's an orange, and that's what we got. First try. Well, maybe third.
What app? What did you use? What program?
Google Gemini can make images for you now. It didn't used to be able to do that, but now it's evolved to the point that you can just put them right in there. And then Google Gemini, if you have lyrics, like a Vaishnav song, you can put in verses directly from the Bhagavatam or the Gita purports, and it'll make a rap song for you.
Wow.
And then you put in the Suno. Suno is a music program, and you just paste the prompts in there, and then Suno will put the music in any one of like 50 different genres.
Could you speak a little something on Easter in connection with Krishna consciousness?
Eastern?
Yeah, since today is Easter in the Christian calendar.
Oh.
If we don't have time.
The inner soul continues when the outer body ends, like flame from wood, sparks ascending, transcending, dark matter, blending with the skies, visible beneath the eye. You cannot kill, you cannot die, you cannot burn, you cannot fry. Soul cannot scorch, fire, blaze, no water can down the spirit, no one can make it fade. You cannot cut it, nothing can complete. Soul is eternal, unborn, seed, indivisible, indestructible, forever free from birth, death, old age, and disease. Yet howsoever return to toss, the soul can never itself exhaust. Seated in the heart, beating strong, powerful like the sun. Soul superior force lives on and runs its inward course in God's unlimited universe. So does that cover resurrection?
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Then let's give Caru two dances. One performed by Melanie and one performed by Dana Money.
So where are they?
So I guess we would.
Oh, okay. So.
Right around you soon. Let's see. Do you sew?
I knew you were gonna have to.
She's not so good.
Are you still using it? That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb with you. No, I'm very slow. There's more seating in here. If anyone wants to have front row seating for the dance, there's more space.
I'll pass the camera.
That's
You need to know. Everybody got to face the back.
How are we gonna do that? Because you say that would face it out.
Sit sideways.
I'm good.
Dry trees.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees.
Hare
Can
Krishna.
you take the mic? Is the mic somewhere? Or, oh, because you have to show the movements, right?
I can also just say Hare Krishna and express my gratitude for being here and having this opportunity to express Krishna consciousness through my incarnation. So I'm very grateful, and this is my fulfillment in Krishna consciousness, my happiness and my expression. So I'm very grateful.
Jai.
Yes. So this bhajan is by Vasudev Ghosh.
Wait 1 second. If you take this mic, then you can show
Okay.
the movements.
Oh.
I also want to say that Prema Mani is a student of Samir Ritu, who was doing Surpanaka a few days ago. So she's his student. So you might be able to see that in her movements.
And also she started
Studied with the distraction dancers.
in a rest.
The dancers were just here though. These dancers. So she's saying that she's their student.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Jai. So this bhajan is by Vasudev Ghosh. It is Jai Gaura Say Krishna Say Jagannath. And it's expressing the glories of Lord Krishna and Gauranga Mahaprabhu and Lord Jagannath. So in the first verse, it expresses how all glories to the son of Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi, and that all the three worlds pray to his lotus feet. And in Nilachala Hill, he holds the Shankha and the Chakra. But in Nadia, he's holding the Danda and his water pot. And doing Harinam in Nadia. And it is said in olden times, Lord Krishna appeared as Lord Ram, and he killed the demon Ravana. But he also came as Krishna to express beautiful pastimes in Goloka Vrindavan. And Vasudev Ghosh, he expresses that this is that Gauranga Mahaprabhu is not different than Krishna and Lord Jagannath. Thank you.
জগন্নাথ সচির নন্দন জয় জয় জগন্নাথ সচির নন্দন জয় জয় জগন্নাথ সচির নন্দন জয় জয় জগন্নাথ সচির নন্দন ত্রিভুবনে করে যার চরণ বন্দন 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 জয় 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 জগন্নাথ সচির নন্দন সচির নন্দন নীলাচলে শঙ্খ চক্র গদা পদ্মধর 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 নদিয়া নগরে নদিয়া নগরে দণ্ড কমণ্ডলু কর নদিয়া নগরে দণ্ড কমণ্ডলু কর জয় 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 জগন্নাথ সচির নন্দন সচির নন্দন সচির নন্দন কেহ বলে পুরবে রাবণ বধিলা কেহ বলে পুরবে কেহ বলে কেহ বলে পুরবে রাবণ বধিলা গোলকের বৈভব লীলা গোলকের বৈভব লীলা গোলকের বৈভব লীলা প্রকাশ করিলা গোলকের বৈভব লীলা প্রকাশ করিলা প্রকাশ করিলা প্রকাশ করিলা
ধিন্দা ধিনিতা থিনি থিনা তাতা ধিনা ধিনিতা ধিকিতা ধিন্দা তিকিতা তিতিন্দা গিল ধিন্দা ধিনিতা tata dhinda 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 tata dhina dhina tata dhina dhina ta dhina ta dhina dhinda. Dhigita dhinda dhigita dhinda dhigita dhinda dhigita dhinda 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 tata 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 dhinda dhinda tata 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 dhinda dhinda tata 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 tata.
শ্রী রাধার ভাবে এবে গোরা অবতার, শ্রী রাধার ভাবে এবে গোরা অবতার। হরে কৃষ্ণ নাম গৌরা করিলা প্রচার, হরে কৃষ্ণ নাম গৌরা করিলা প্রচার। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে। হরে কৃষ্ণ নাম গৌরা করিলা প্রচার, করিলা প্রচার। বসুদেব ঘোষ বলে করি জোড় হাত, বসুদেব ঘোষ বলে করি জোড় হাত। যেই গৌরা সেই কৃষ্ণ, সেই জগন্নাথ। যেই গৌর সেই কৃষ্ণ সেই জগন্নাথ, যেই গৌর সেই কৃষ্ণ সেই জগন্নাথ। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে। জয় গৌর সেই কৃষ্ণ সেই জগন্নাথ। হরি 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 বল হরি বল। জয় গৌর সেই কৃষ্ণ সেই জগন্নাথ, জয় গৌর সেই কৃষ্ণ সেই জগন্নাথ, জয় গৌর সেই কৃষ্ণ সেই জগন্নাথ, সেই জগন্নাথ সেই জগন্নাথ সেই জগন্নাথ।
So doesn't she just put you in the transcendental mood? She immerses you, immerses us in the transcendental moods of the four, Ram, Krishna, Jagannath, and Gaur. And you just feel like you're there at that time.
Yes.
Right?
That's true.
We are sharing our bells. I didn't bring one.
That is beautiful.
She's very kind to share with me.
That's special.
To change.
It means you really love a person if you share your bells with them, because dancers don't share their bells. It's like sharing your beads. This is very true. Odissey bells. Odissey bells.
So we are, I wanted to do an offering Vivi asked, and I just, it's not, I've never done this dance before. But I don't need a mic, do I? Okay. So, okay, wait, so this is the Madhurashtakam by Sri Vallabhacharya about the sweetness of Sri Krishna, and Radhika will read the translation. But first I want to say that this is a dance that I've been choreographing for some of my students as a duet, but it has never been performed yet. It is not complete in its composition, in choreography, so there will be some improvising. But and it's not a duet, it'll just be me this time. So we will see how it goes. Really, I'm here to just offer this to Sri Radharaman Bihari, to Srimati Shamrani Didi Char Prabhu and the devotees. Very honored. And Radhika will explain the piece and the translation. Just a second. Thank you. Yeah, it's very secure. Ooh, very secure. You pass this to her. Okay. Can someone play the music afterwards, after she explains? Okay. His lips are sweet. His face is sweet. His eyes are sweet. His smile is sweet. His heart is sweet. His gait is sweet. Everything is sweet about the original Lord of sweetness. His voice is sweet. His character is sweet. His attire is sweet. His speech is sweet. His movements are sweet. His wandering is sweet. Everything is sweet about the original Lord of sweetness. His flute is sweet. His foot dust is sweet. His hands are sweet. His feet are sweet. His dancing is sweet. His friendship is sweet. Everything is sweet about the original Lord of sweetness. His singing is sweet. His drinking is sweet. 1 second before I'll interrupt you. The singing part, you'll see there's a special instrumentation in the piece, and there's a female and male singer. So I've decided to, remembering Gurudev's Harikatha, about how Gurudev Krishna would sing to the 5th note, and Srimati Radharani to the 7th. You will see a little bit of a singing competition between them, as Radharani plays the veena and Krishna plays the flute, and they both sing in a playful manner. So that you'll notice in this part, yes. His eating is sweet. His drinking is sweet. His eating is sweet. His sleeping is sweet. His beauty is sweet. Everything is sweet. His tilak is sweet. Sorry, I'm trying to watch and say it at the same time. Everything is sweet about the original Lord of sweetness. His deeds are sweet. So for the deeds, I talk about the lifting of Govardhan. Okay. His acts of deliverance are sweet. His stealing is sweet. His amorous play is sweet. His yawning is sweet. And even his chastisements are sweet. And these chastisements, I was inspired by him chastising the gopis after they bathed in the Yamuna. So he's chastising. Everything is sweet about the original Lord of sweetness. His gunjaberry garland is sweet. His flower garland is sweet. His Yamuna river is sweet. And her waves, waters, and lotuses are all sweet. Everything is sweet about the original Lord of sweetness.
His gopis are sweet. His pastimes are sweet. His paraphernalia and ornaments are sweet. His food is sweet.
So in this section, I'm doing a pastime, and I'm doing partially what this Seva Kunj pastime is Radharani in man and Krishna coming with paraphernalia and gifts and things to appease her and to break her man. So you'll see that in this section.
His delight is sweet. His embrace is sweet. Everything is sweet about the original Lord of sweetness. His gopas are sweet. His cows are sweet. His staff is sweet. His creation is sweet. His defeating of demons is sweet. And his bestowal of fruit is sweet. Everything is sweet about the original Lord of sweetness.
वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं अखिलं मधुरं मथुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
वेणुर्मधुरो रेणुर्मधुरा पाणिर्मधुरा पादौ मधुरं नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
अखिलं मधुरं मथुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम् गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं गीतं मधुरं ma pa ni dha ni sa dha ni sa ma re pa ma pa ni dha ni sa dha ni sa ma re pa ma pa ni dha ni sa dha ni sa dha ni sa dha ni sa petam madhuram bhuktam madhuram suptam madhuram
रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
मधुरम् अखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
करणं मधुरं तरणं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं स्मरणं मधुरं वमितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
मधुरम् अखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम् गुञ्जा मधुर माला मधुर यमुना मधुर विचे मधुर सलिलं मधुरं कमलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम् मधुरम् अखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गोपी मधुरा लीला मधुरा युक्तं मधुरं मुक्तं मधुरं दृष्टं मधुरं श्रेष्ठं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
मधुरम् अखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम् गोपा मधुर गो मधुर यष्टिर्मधुर सृष्टिर्मधुर दलितं मधुरं फलितं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
अधरं मधुरम् अखिलं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम् मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम् मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम् मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
So it's one thing when we're singing Madhurastakam in the temple, our minds drifting off here and there, maybe partly imagining what it could be like, but not really, just hearing the words. And when somebody, some self-realized, beautiful celestial being, acts it all out with all the expressions and from authorized pastimes from our Gurudev and Guru Varga, what a difference it makes. You just merge. And then the next time, not only when we sing Madhurastakam, which hopefully will be tomorrow before Chara Prabhu's class, and any song will be able to kind of imagine with feeling what that would be like. So thank you so much. And thank you, Radhika, for helping with each movement. Okay, so now is that offering is done. So we'll go take prasadam, and our guests will be garlanded. And just to mention, tomorrow morning at around 9, is that comfortable for everybody? Caru Prabhu will be giving a Q&A. Like, how do you get 40,000 people to come to your color fest? Oh, Krishna does, right. And how do you get all those Mormons to volunteer? What? We bring Janardhan to get 40,000 people. And how do you get all those Mormons? So many questions we'll have for him. So he's flying out tomorrow night, but he's kind enough to give Q&A tomorrow morning. And what about prima money? You have for prima money? We'll go give it to her. Oh, please. I'll never speak to you again if you don't. Give it to prima money. Give it to prima. Where's prima money? Hiding. Haridas Prabhu said,
You lost your glasses yesterday. Here's my hand.
you don't like prasadam? What? I'm still wearing it. You can't see?
No, I can't because
I'm the Empress New Clothes Guru. Okay. So now it's time for everyone to go out on a prasadam. Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmani Vaishnave Sopa Punyam Matarajan Vishwasho Naivajayate Sarira Vijajal Jatendriya Tahikal Jive Fale Visaya Sagare Dharma Jay Jivayati Loba Moya